Hello, we're back here at Craps Hawaii. You know, I've taught you a lot of systems, showed you a lot of systems and theories about what to play, how to play them. But what dawned on me is that maybe I should tell you a little bit about knowing your bet increments. You know, maybe some of you are not, have a betting increment strategy or a system. So I just wanted to go over that with you, the importance of betting in increments consistently, and that is so that you know what your next step is, what you're pressing up to, knowing what you are to get paid. Some people that I've talked to, I asked them that if you was to get paid, let's say you had $5 on the 5, and if it hit, what would you get paid? And a lot of them say, well, 5 pays 7. So for every $5, he says, I will get paid $7. And I said, okay, that's very good. So let's say you had $50. How much would you get paid? And now he goes, well, 5 pays 7, and if I had 10, that would be 14. And that tells me already that he doesn't know what he really should get paid. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about tonight. And maybe most of you do know this, but I'm trying to reach out to those that maybe don't realize this. And so this portion of today's video is about betting in increments so that you know what you get paid. So if a $5 5 pays $7, then what does a $50 5 pay? You should know off the bat that a $50 5 pays $70, and you should know that right off the bat. And if that's the case, what does $500 pay on a 5 point? What does $500 pay? If you had $500 out here on the 5, what would that pay? Okay, so you should know that $500 would pay you $700. Okay, and that's easy to figure out because 5 pays 7. So if you go up to 50, it's like $5. So if 5 pays 7, 50 pays 70. You go up to 500, if 5 pays 7, 500 pays 700. Okay, so those are the increments, and if you stick to increments, and I'm not saying go from $5 to $50 to $500 now, okay, we're going to break it down, but you need to figure it that way so that when you are betting, that you understand what you're getting paid. Because honestly, how many of you have played at the tables and just taking whatever the dealer gives you because you're not sure what you're getting paid? And so as long as the dealers, you got a $5 bet and the dealer is giving you 7, well, I'm okay with that. I'm getting more than what I put down, right? But that's not the way it should be. You should know what you're getting paid at all the time. And you don't want to make a $5 bet and then just go, win 7, and you just go, oh, just press it up. So he goes like that. Then you hit again. Then you win, and then you just go, oh, press it up. So he goes like this, and now all of a sudden you're like, I don't know what am I supposed to get paid? Okay, so that's just because you're jumping up to increments that you normally don't, and that's not how it should be. And like I said, I'm sure most of you know your increments and what you're getting paid, but sometimes you get guys at the tables who say, they always go, they have a $5 bet, they get paid 7, oh, press me up 1 increment, then they take that back. Then they get hit again and get paid, oh, press me up 1 increment. So now they're like that, and every time they're hitting is, oh, 1 increment up, take some back, press 1 increment, take some back. But I'm sure that they reach a point that they don't really know what they're supposed to get paid. And it's a point that you need to know what you're going to get paid. So I guess what I'm trying to say is set increments that you're going to be betting to all the time. Don't jump from like 5, 10 and go to 20 or 24 or whatever it is, and then confuse yourself. And I've seen that happen because I deal craps here. Probably don't look like it when I'm doing this, but I do deal craps here in Maui for a company that we put on parties for businesses. And I've seen people walk up to the table and make bets, and on purpose I short them the payoff, and I see that they just take whatever I give them, and that tells me that they don't really know what they're supposed to be getting paid, but yet they come up to the table acting like they know what they're doing, right? And then I correct them and say, oh no, this is the proper payment, and then I know I'll just help them along. But those things happen, so I know in real life it happens to people when they're on the table, especially if they're small bettors, because maybe they don't gamble a lot or whatever it is. But I just like to tell you that you should be betting in correct increments for yourself. So for like now, let's say we're gonna play 5, 6, 8, 9, and this is just for a $5 better, but let's just say this is the layout on the inside. You can play the 4, whatever the point is. So now you're playing 27 across instead of 22 inside. But whatever it is, this setup right here, you might see 5, 6, 6, and 9. No matter what point hits here, it pays you $7. So let's say you get paid for the $7. In your head, you gotta know what's your next move. Okay, and I'm talking about you took back 2 times or 3 times, so you're staying alive. Okay, so I'm talking, we're already doing that. You're not the shooter, so I'm not trying to go with the pass line and everything else. Just you're an outside player, you're placing bets. So what would your move be here after you took back your $7, $7, and $7, so you're staying alive? If the table is good and you feel the table is good, you took back 2 times and you want to start pressing, that's fine. Okay, so what is your options when something like this happens? A lot of people would say, well, I'm going to just press the 5 up $5 because that's the point that hit, and I'm going to take back $2. Now, is that the best that you can do, or is there other options that you can do? Okay, so there's other options. You get paid $7. You might want to say, well, let's say the point is 10. There's other options. You might say, well, I like place the 4. That's one option. What's the other option you can do? You can do a small power press. Give the dealer $3. And now you got $10 here, and you tell the dealer, well, press my 5 and 9 to $10. Right? You can do that also. Now, why would you want to press your 5 and 9 to $10 by giving the dealer $3? What is the benefit? What is the benefit for doing that? Because you might say, well, I win $7, I'll press the 5 to $10. I won't give the dealer any money. I'll just take the $2 and go here. You're thinking, well, see, I did that. Now let's say the dice comes and it's 5 again. So now you're thinking, well, see, I get paid $14. Okay, and with the $14, I can press this up to $20 and take $4 back. Or I could go to 15 and take $9 back. And that's probably what most people do. My thing is, if you got $7 for the win and you give the dealer $3, so then now you get $10 for the win. Now you can press your 5 and you can press your 9. Now what's the reason for doing this? Because you know, if you hit the 5 again, you can get paid $14, right? But let's say, what if you didn't do that? Let's say you didn't do that. You just pressed one side, you didn't give the $3. So you pressed one side, you kept your $2 profit. So now let's say the 9 hits. What are you gonna do now? You're gonna say, well, I'm gonna collect $7, take my $2 profit, and I'm gonna press that side to $10. Well, the other way, when you did give the dealer your $3 for this $7 win, when you did give the dealer $3, now you got $10, right? And you could press 5 and 9. So just for show's sake, demonstration's sake, this guy, the original bet, he went to $10. This guy did 5 and 10, so this guy's like this. Okay, he pressed here, took the $2, and he still had his $5 on the 9. The other guy gave $3 and pressed up 5 and 9. So now when this side hits, this guy is gonna go get $7, take his $2 profit, and he's gonna press that 9 up. But the guy who already went to $10, he's gonna get paid $14, right? $14. So what he can do now? Well, this guy just impressed his 9 up to $10. This guy got $15 both sides already. So this guy now is only 10. This guy get 15 already, right? So that's the difference by splitting it like that. Of course, somebody you could say, well, he could get $20 over here. Yeah, but he still has nothing on the 9. Right? And when the 9 does hit, he goes to $10, and I still gonna come up to 15 on both sides. Okay, so that's part of the press. Okay, part of the small press. Now I'm talking after you get back your staying alive money now. Okay, after you get back your staying alive money, this is when you're gonna do these kind of things. So what I'm saying is that know what moves you are going to make ahead of time And if you're gonna bet this way, and you're gonna go ahead and do the split, that this is always gonna be your move. Okay, don't change to something else and say, oh no, I'm only gonna do this side and I'm not gonna do that side. Okay, so that you always know what you're gonna get paid. You always know if you got $10, you can get paid $14 or $15 for one. Okay, so I want you to learn to stay in your steps so that you know what you're getting paid all the time. Okay, the 6 and 8 is the same thing. You can get paid $7, like I said, for every one that you get, right? All of those $5 bets right there gets paid $7. Okay, so if the 6 and 8 gets hit, you get paid $7, but you cannot press both sides, right? Because you need $12 to press 1 unit each, but you're getting 7. So what you do is you give 5, and with the 5 you can get paid $12 more, right? So now you take that money and you press up your 6 and 8 to $12 each, and that's how you make your 22 inside up to 44 inside. Okay, so now you know that once you get this set up like this, that every number going to pay you what? $15, right? $15. So when you get paid the $15, you get hit over here, you're going to get paid 15 for one. Okay, or actually $14, but 15 for one, right? So now what is your next move for this? Now you want to do this so you can start stepping yourself up to 66 inside. Because now over here that you got $12 each, it's going to pay you 14. So now you don't have to give the dealer anything to step up to $18, right? Because you got it right here, and now you already stepped up to 66. Okay, and now everyone pays what? $21. Okay, so these are the steps that you're gonna take, and then when you get to these steps, you're gonna collect 21, collect 21. Don't just press. You know, I know you got your Stay Alive money back already, but don't just press. And you can always, with these dollars, you can always go to the 6 and 8, because you got 6 and 8 covered over here. That's gonna pay you $21, right? So if they come easy, you lose one of those, but you're gonna get paid $21. So you can take your profit, lose over here, but that dollar go back there, right? So I just, you know, I just thought I'd shoot a video and make you aware that you know, it's up to you, but I wouldn't want you to be jumping all over the place. I want you to get yourself set on increments that you're going to bet, the way that you're going to stick to, so that you know all the time what is your payment. What is your payment, right? I'm not saying you can get all the way to the top, but let's say you get to 150. I want you to know that if you got $15, that you get paid 21, right? So I want you to know that if you got 150, you get paid 210. Okay, I want you to know that right off the bat, you know, no question in your mind. So if the dealer mispays you, that you know you have the right to question the dealer, because you know what you're supposed to get paid. Okay, and that's why I'm making this video. Okay, this is only for the $5 better right now, and maybe later I'll shoot a video on maybe the 110 or the 66 or whatever it is. But if you get this down, if you get this method down, then you can play from 22 inside, 27 across, 54 across. If you get this method down, if I told you, oh, play 66 across and tell me what you get paid, and you played, you used to always play 22 and step it up, you know that you have stepped it up before to $15, $18, $18, $15. You know that what the payment is for that because you stepped it up before. So someday you want to get up to 66 and play the 60. You know what your payments are, and that is what I'm trying to get across. That is important, so that you know what you're supposed to get paid. And like I told you before, when I'm like this, $18 on the 6 and 8. When I'm at $18 on the 6 and 8, and any of my other numbers hit, right? Let's say 15, 15. Any one of these hit pays me what? $21, correct? So if I get paid $21 on any one of these, I get paid $21. I have a lot of options, right? I can press this $15 and this $15 to a quarter, correct? Okay, I have options. Now, let's say the 9 had hit, but I want to press my 6 and 8. It's still $21. If I hit the 6 and 8, 6 or 8, I should say, I'm gonna get paid $21 anyway. So I can take the win from this 9 that was $21 and give this to the dealer and give him the power press of giving him $3 and say take both sides to what? 30, right? Take both sides to 30. And like I told you before, a lot of times the dealers that have not seen this move, and I'm talking, places like Fremont, Golden Nugget, California Hotel. It happened to me on this last trip, where the dealer's looking at that and going, how am I going to take both sides to 30? You're going to do this. You know what I'm saying? But I know that is going to work out to $30, that he can press both sides for me to $30. And because I know this move by heart, that when he tell me he can't be done, I'm going to tell him he's wrong and it can be done and he needs to count it out. And then he'll find like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so, but because you know that by heart, because you play it this way all the time, that you know you're not wrong. You're not afraid to argue and say, no, I'm correct and you're wrong. And that's the point where I want my viewers to get to, if you're not already there. I want you to get to the point that you know your payoffs by heart. And that's why I don't want you jumping from a $15 bet to a $20 bet. And now you got to say, okay, what does 20 pay? Right? I want you to know by heart what 15 pays, because that's what you're going to all the time. Right? You don't have to know that $20 pays $28. Okay? So that is my video for today. I'm sorry not throwing the dice, but I didn't think that throwing the dice today was as important as talking to you about knowing your bet increments and what the payoffs are for your betting increments. And I don't know if today's dice would have been good anyway, but just for the hell of it, we'll just make a throw. 7, and I'm gonna say I'm not working on a come out. 3 craps. That's why I told you, you can play 6 and 8 hard. Even on this last trip, I made $1 into $500 working on the come out on my hard ways. The trip before this, I think I told you I made $500 3 times from $1. And like I said, you know, you're getting paid $7 for any hit out here. So if it comes easy, you know, you still got dollars to replace your hard ways. You cannot play the field because the field has to be played table minimum, right? But you can play the hard ways, and money has been made in the hard ways. A lot of time I have been saved by the hard ways. So anyway, it's the point. We'll roll it out. Ace deuce. And that's why I say too, I mean, you know, if you want to play across, you can play across. That's why I didn't want to throw the dice. I just had a feeling tonight was not a good night. Not actually. I just wanted to talk to you about the betting. So hopefully this video has helped some of you, and maybe the next time I put on a video, it's maybe we're going to start with 44 or 66 or 110 or 135. You know, I'm not sure, depending on the comments that I get on this video, whether it helped you or not, whether you'd like to see a higher betting increments, start from a higher betting increments and go up. So anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And for those of you who are making comments on the videos, I appreciate it. I love all you viewers. You make me feel like I'm doing something to help people, and for me, that's what it's all about. You know, that's why I don't make any money on shirts. So when people come for lessons, I know they run up to $250 in Vegas or other casinos. I just charge $20 just from my time, a little bit of my time and my lights. But anyway, like I said earlier, if any of you have any questions, you need to speak to me personally, then just send me an email and I'll call you. You can put your number in there. If not, I'll put my number and you can call me. But appreciate you guys watching my videos, and that's why I do them. The comments all tell me that you appreciate it, and so I appreciate you too. So take care until we meet again. Have a good day.